This is Trey with Rougarou Lacrosse. I got a personal question for you. That's why I'm whispering. What I want to know is, did you get your fiber in today? In all seriousness, what I'm talking about today is the Throne Lacrosse fiber system. The fiber system. Or fiber mesh if you're just interested in the mesh. I got all three pieces, which would be the mesh, the sidewall, and the shooters. You can get them as a system, come neat little packaging, come with a cool little bracelet thing. But basically, it's the newest offering from Throne Lacrosse. And I have to say it's very good. It's, performance mesh, which is, that's, everybody likes their good old-fashioned, well, I guess it's not old-fashioned anymore. Well, everybody likes performance mesh. So, the fiber system or fiber mesh from Throne Lacrosse is basically, they went back to, I guess, what you would call basics, or the basic building blocks of mesh. And I know what you're saying is, well, mesh is mesh. I mean, it's mesh, it's meshy. It does this, and it's, it's made out of stuff, and, it does this, and then I throw it with the ball. Yeah, well, there's more to it than that on face value. Obviously, the average person or average lacrosse player who really doesn't care, they're just like, oh, well, that's mesh. Well, what happens when it gets wet? Oh, it stays the same as wet. Oh, well, okay, then yeah, I'll take that one. Does it look cool? Yeah, cool, I'll take that one. What are the pros using? What is this guy using? Hey, that guy that I watch on YouTube, what does he use? That's what most people judge off of, or what their buddies say. But if you really get deep down in it, some of these meshes are totally different. Now, this is a performance mesh, weather-resistant performance mesh, just like, any of your top companies have. Gimalax has Money Mesh, ECD has Hero Mesh, String King has whatever String King has in their type. I don't know if they're on 3 or 5, S and H and Plus. I don't know. Their system doesn't make sense to me. But it's there. And then Ninja, and then I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other ones that I'm missing, but it doesn't matter. You get the picture. Basically, the Throne Fiber Mesh is what it is. It's their top-notch performance mesh that they're offering, and they just came out with it. This is the fiber mesh and fiber system on my Royal Blue Torque 3. So I went blue on blue. Sounds good, right? So in this mesh, they basically went back to the drawing board, developed a new fiber, or found a new fiber that they liked. One that was very durable and was very stretch resistant. So really the only stretching you get is from the actual weave of the string, not the individual fibers themselves. Combined with their cross weave, what they're calling cross weave technology, it's basically a different way of weaving everything together. And then their hex diamond, what they call hex diamond technology, which is basically the diamonds staying more true to shape when you're pulling and tugging on them and when they're getting stressed on. So all that combined makes for a pretty sweet piece of mesh. Very good piece of mesh, very durable piece of mesh, very consistent, one that can hang with the best of them or be the best of them. It has a lot of structure to it, as you can see. It doesn't fall all over the place. It kind of does its own thing, holds the pocket well. So, I mean, really, it's a mesh that every position can use. From face-off to attack, everyone can use this mesh because it still moves enough to where if you're a face-off guy, if you scoop a ball, it'll fall right through. That's fine. Now, I don't know if this has any sort of wax or coating. It has a very strange feel to it. Like, there is some sort of wax in there, but it may just be the texture of the fiber. I don't really know. It doesn't really say that I've seen anywhere. I could have just totally overlooked it. But, it is what it is. Basically, to me, the closest comparison to this is going to be Hero Mesh. Everybody, lots and lots of people really like Hero Mesh. So, obviously, if you like Hero Mesh, you'll really like this as well. I consider it to have a little bit more structure than Hero Mesh to it. A little bit more rigidity. I wouldn't call it stiffer or hard. Well, stiffer, yes, but not harder. I really like this mesh, though. I like the way it looks. I like how they did this with the... This is considered the blue spectrum. They have a red spectrum, which just means there's blue, white, and then on the sides there's black and blue interweaved. If it was red, it'd be red and black interweaved. And then it comes in a solid white, and I do believe it comes in a black as well. System will run you... The whole system together will run you a little over 30. I got it for 27 because they had a April Fool's code to get some money off. everything here is part of the system. So the sidewall, the shooters, and my nylons. The nylons have gold little dongle thingies. I don't know what they're called. Google it. To represent the gold standard, which on the side of their box, gold standard, made in the USA, go America. So basically, what they're saying is, hey, this is the real deal, and it is. I mean, as far as right now, this is probably in my top 2 meshes. I'm not sure if it beats out the other one, which I'm going to talk about later, but this is all about this one. But it's a good one. I mean, I would absolutely recommend this to anybody, and I would string up another head with this, no problem. One of the things that I really like about this mesh is, I mean, it's incredibly light for what it is. I mean, it really, really is light. But like I said, I really like that it can hold that structure however you move it. One thing that drives me nuts, the reason why I can't use soft mesh or really soft meshes, is they tend to really bag hard, or they just fall all over the place, and consistency starts to kind of go away. Now, obviously, stringing, you can minimize that, but at the end of the day, it's still going to do what it does. Now, with this, they went and made their sidewall, everything out of the same fiber. At least that's what they're saying. And, that's going to be helpful, because basically what happens is no matter what kind of piece of mesh you have in here, if your sidewalls aren't stretch resistant and weather resistant, then your sidewalls are going to suffer. And while your mesh may not, your sidewalls will, and that will still cause inconsistencies in the pocket. Obviously, stringing can help get rid of some of those inconsistencies, but they're still going to be there. It still might be enough to be the difference between hitting a pipe and hitting net, or putting that pass on a dime and maybe missing the pass just a hair. So, those little differences, when you're rolling, that's how it works. Now, as you can see, down the side here, they do have a little fiber tag or throne of string tag or whatever you want. I kind of like that. It gives a real premium feel, and it should. It's a premium mesh. Like I said, I 100% recommend this mesh to anybody who's looking to buy it. It's really, really good stuff. It looks good, feels good. So yeah, I mean, till next time, this is Trey with Rougarou Lacrosse, giving the fiber a thumbs up.